A warm welcome to this brief update on Rule the Waves 3 Beta 32 version, which has just been released. If you're not in the beta program, don't worry about it. You'll get the update in a few weeks' time when the developer is absolutely certain that it's all tickety-boo and stable. But if you would like to be part of the beta program and you're not, then you simply go to your Steam app and right-click on Rule the Waves 3. You can see there's the bracketed beta because I am on the program. Right-click and go to Properties. Then fourth down, you'll find Beta. And if you're not in the program, it'll simply say None. And if you click on Beta, it will then go and very quickly update this. It doesn't take long at all. And there you are. Then you're part of the program. If I zoom out again, and let's have a look at the individual features. So, number one, there is a new save system for your games. They are changing the way it behaves. So currently, every save contains a lot of files. Every single ship design is a separate file. When I did a backup, there was something like 4,000 files for the 10 games that I have. So, number one, back up your old files. I have no expectation that there's going to be any problem, but, why take the risk? So here's my Windows Explorer. I have my Steam games on my drive D. So go to your drive, go to Steam Library, go to Steam Apps, choose Common, and then here are all the games that you have from Steam. Pick, obviously, Rule the Waves 3. And here is your save folder. Don't go into the save folder where all your games are listed. Just right-click and choose Copy or Control-C, and then go somewhere else. I've simply gone to the top of Drive D, and I've pasted the folder here. You can do it anywhere that makes sense for you. I put it at the top of Drive D because in a few days or weeks, I'll spot it again and go, oh yeah, that's that backup I did just in case there were any problems. As I say, I have no reason to think that there are going to be any problems. Once you've done that, then load up the game and you will get this message. Existing files will be converted for this version. This may take some time, but it's a one-time operation. So just get it started and go and make yourself a cuppa and come back, and it all should be sweet. Next up, a couple of tweaks to the battle generator. The biggest one is Allied forces now join as a support force rather than as a division within your force. This, I think, is to stop the gamey behavior where some people would use their Allied divisions as effectively a suicide squad, sending them off in a blaze of glory to disrupt the enemy fleet, regardless to the losses that the Allies took because they didn't impact us in terms of victory conditions or victory points within the game. So now they'll hang around supportively, but they won't be under our direct control. At least that's how I believe that behavior will go. Secondly, the preview screen that you get before the battle starts that allows you to add or subtract ships from your force, assuming your admiral passes their check, will now show speed and displacement to help you make a better decision. Thirdly, battle controls have been slightly changed. So the spacebar used to be advance 1 minute. It's now been into a pause button. And I don't think pressing it again unpauses it. And the Alt key has now become the advance 1 minute button, unless you have autoplay enabled, in which case it becomes an unpause button. Fourthly, the battles will see some improved return to base behavior, which, often can be a bit erratic. Doesn't say what improvement it will be, so I look forward to seeing whether that makes more sense. And they've also improved the AI convoy decisions. Often in battles involving convoys, They march triumphantly towards the sound of the guns rather than, say, away from the enemy fleet. So hopefully that will make AI battles a little bit more challenging and the convoy decisions a little bit more sensible. Fifthly, I think this is really interesting, float planes have been tweaked so that before 1930, if you design a float plane with bomb and bomb as your two priorities, they will be able to carry a torpedo, and they can be used from seaplane carriers, from AVs, without catapults, effectively giving you a little strike force. Interesting wrinkle to how you can play planes, particularly in the early era. Also interesting is there's a new doctrine around armor-piercing shell design. I don't know the details because I'll have to see the doctrine screen to see what it's about, but I'll certainly be doing that when I fire up the game soon. And then finally, a few fixes to a couple of problems around sometimes there wouldn't be enough admirals, and you didn't get to see how many missiles in your ship summary. You get the speed and the guns and the torpedoes and the mines, but not the missiles, and some other minor improvements. And that's it for Beta 32. As I say, you don't have to get involved with it. You can just treat this as a coming soon exercise, but if you want the latest and greatest, go and download this beta and have a play. Cheers. Thanks for watching.